Yo, 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 welcome back, everybody. Yes, let's get
Yo,
it's episode 9, Saturday Night Nerds, live streaming podcast. It's your boy Deontay the Giant, and I got my dogs with me, Emperor Will and Dark King Cameron. Yes, Lord. We got a great
yo,
show for you tonight. We have a couple announcements to make for sure in addition to the show, and then we'll also be talking about Ahsoka, the first 6 episodes. That I don't know if all of us are caught up, but it's really been a wild ride from start to finish so far. And then we may talk about anime for a little bit, and then let y'all go a little bit earlier tonight. Uh, yeah,
we don't have too much on our plate.
Yeah, it's not. September was kind of a boring month as far as nerd culture goes.
Well, we've had a pretty stacked summer, so
yeah,
we needed a break.
Yeah, summer pretty much burnt the whole planet out. Basically, it was like what? No, I guess the universe owes us a break. And October should be a lot more fun, and November too,
especially for us.
Yeah, I was like. If September had to be a slow month, I wish it would have just been maybe TV shows or something simple to talk about. We had one TV show, and that's Ahsoka. And it's
well, if we were caught up, if we watched the new Walking Dead shows, we would have that.
Absolutely.
I'm not caught up on all that.
Oh, I have been watching the new Walking Dead City and
Daryl Dixon.
Are those spinoffs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they're both set up. I just started both set after the mothership ended.
Well, what streaming app is they all on?
Should be AMC Plus. Yeah, I know. And it's not like a yearly thing. You gotta buy it monthly.
Damn, it's just use Netflix or something. Stop with the exclusive channel apps. I guess they're trying to make money, but fuck, man.
I don't know why they do.
What the? If fucking Disney can put,
they got to make their money.
They putting Marvel shows on. They're going back to putting Marvel shows on Disney Plus and Hulu again. So why not the rest of the channels do it? I guess they ain't making as much money as Disney. That's fair enough, but god damn, man, I don't want to pay for another app.
I'm sure there's a pirate app that you can use.
Yeah, man, I'm sure Kenpachi gonna hop in the comments in a few minutes and talking about all the different pirate sites that you can bypass the laws and the goofy shit. Mm-hmm. So we'll be waiting on him to come and save us from the hell of paying $9.99, $10.99, $11.99 a month for some bullshit.
$19.99.
Man, it's I don't know if it was Hulu or Netflix, but they just announced that their commercial free is going up again. And it's golly, there's no break. Crunchyroll is the last one still in single digits. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'm a little bit pissed off at Facebook. Why is so many comments in our comment section with no names to them? I'm gonna stat. Lord forgive me. I wasn't gonna stab nobody. I'm not inciting violence. Facebook, do not take us down.
Oh God.
I am not inciting violence. Leave me alone. Oh man, we got one confirmed name in our comment section for tonight. And guess who, guys?
It's Blake. What's good, man?
The man of the hour, Mr. Hickman himself.
Oh man.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for tuning in, bro. We got something nice that we want to say to you during the show. And then we also have the fundraising event that's going on during this episode as well. So we'll get in more into detail in that. And we miss you too, bro. We definitely got to get you and Danny back on the show more often, especially once you're back on your feet and ready to talk as much trash as you want again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but without further ado, I know y'all been dying to hear this amazing theme song. Dang it. Well, I guess it's just one handsome face on the screen right now. There's two more handsome faces hiding behind avatars.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. Yeah, like, I just got this ugly mug and just band-aids right now.
Man, you should see Cameron's beard, y'all. We're about.
No. I need to get this cleaned up for next weekend. I don't want to look presentable.
Yeah, because it's like we're about 3 episodes in so far. We haven't seen your face in a while, so we definitely got to get that beard showing. But anywho, welcome back to season 3, episode 9, strictly for my nerds. We're here to talk about Ahsoka tonight. A couple things going on in anime, and we won't keep y'all hostage for too long. So shout out to everybody that pulled up.
No kidding.
Because I sure need to get back to some Mortal Kombat, because I just bought that a couple days ago.
Mortal Kombat. It really is in our blood. Now that we can talk about for sure.
Actually, we might add that to the list for tonight to keep the show going just a little bit longer.
Oh yeah.
And shout out to Raiden Hayes J Gaming. I don't know why I struggle saying that sometimes out loud, but it's easier to read in my mind. So that's my dog Trent. All his socials are under the same username, so it shouldn't be hard to find them. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Raiden Hayes J Gaming. Show my boy some love. Follow him up. And check out all his content that he's been making on Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think Katrina and Jessica Christian are in the comment section as well, but Facebook is just like, users. You know what, Facebook?
They don't want to name names.
You want to snitch on people?
They might be like very important people. You know, They don't want to give that away.
They'd be like, we'll snitch on you for everything and above, but when it comes to the comment section of a live stream, nope, top secret. All them names, none of your business, mind it. But yeah, so when we were talking about a fundraising event, this is for Blake Hickman. He just got into a car accident, near fatal car accident last Thursday, September 14th, which day we'll never forget. My guy totaled his G. Yeah, it's crazier when you say it out loud, but he's up at St. Francis now, going through physical therapy and on the road to recovery again. So we're happy that you're still here with us, bro.
Absolutely. I still haven't known you guys for that long, and Blake,
you have a speedy recovery, man.
Absolutely, I'm grateful to know him, and hopefully, like, he takes his time and gets to being better.
Yeah. So now that we're on this subject, I am going to post the PayPal. So there is a PayPal that you can make donations to, and it is at benefit for Blake. And I will leave this at the bottom of the screen for most of the show, where you guys can send all your donations to help out with the hospital bill and all the medical process and whatnot. So because you know it's going to be tough. And so we also talking about having like a t-shirt sales, like we're working on different designs. So some merch that'll be sold. So me, Will, Cameron might be walking around with the shirts on. If you like the shirts, send some dough. And this will really be a huge help to a good friend of ours.
Absolutely, good, kind soul. Just a smile can just make you like cheer up a little bit.
Absolutely, man. Because I've been in and out that hospital, just checking in on him, making sure he's eating and getting his drink, and just talking to him every now and then. He's healing up pretty well. He's had like a couple surgeries to deal with the broken bones in the right side of his body, and so he's already like trying to stand up and doing a whole lot of miraculous things, man.
For
So
him to be present at the show in the comments,
he's in the
section,
he's in the comments right now.
That's
so,
crazy.
Yeah, it's the fact that he's already like gaining some mobility, some functioning. I mean, that's amazing. Like just like you said, I'm great. We're grateful that he's here, and I'm grateful to know him, and hopefully, like, take your time, man. But still, just like we're glad that you're still with us.
Absolutely, we got to emphasize that. Take your time too, because I know he's not trying to miss Cape Comic Con for the world.
Right. But still, I mean, I would probably do the same if I were in his position. But still,
even if he has to show up in a Professor X wheelchair.
Oh my God. He's not shaving his head. He's not shaving his head. You and I both know he is not shaving his head.
He said he wouldn't, but if Jessica holds him down and I'll come through with a pair of clippers, then it's on and popping.
Oh God!
It's gonna be the cosplay of the year, baby. Yes, sir.
Make him do that. Oh my gosh!
They'll be like, "Wait, can he really stand up? Well, you want to find out?"
That means Danny gonna have to go as Magneto or something.
Yeah.
Oh God! Yes.
I'm pretty sure with all the suits that Danny's got, there's probably like a Magneto helmet in his collection.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Just make the best out of a worse situation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
some beauty, some silver lining, like somewhere, all that.
God, man.
Don't be laughing too hard over there, Blake. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah. Don't pull any stitches over there.
Yeah, we gotta be careful, because I was in the hospital clowning with him the other day, and it's just like, oh snap, this laugh might be it. And it's like, oh man, I'm sorry, man. I gotta stop joking so hard when I'm in here.
We're going to hell. We're all going to hell.
We're all going to hell. I'm gonna bring an air conditioner with me and some ice cream. If
I won't be there.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Lifter family, don't have a heart attack.
Oh yeah, your grandma gonna be watching like, oh no.
You going to hell on purpose? You said you're going to hell on purpose?
Oh.
That means somebody gonna have to cosplay as Mephisto.
Mm.
We're looking at you, Will.
About to say, yeah, I know you're not looking at me.
Yeah.
Why me?
Will going as Mephisto? Yeah.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I can see the resemblance a little bit. I can.
Moving aside.
Yeah. So before we get into Ahsoka, we'll save that best for last. Are you playing Mortal Kombat right now, Cameron?
Yeah, I've been playing Mortal Kombat. Probably, I finished the story like pretty quickly, and I'm definitely up for like playing with like other people like you or anyone else, any friends that I have it. But dude, it is Mortal Kombat. Like it's going hard. It's really, really good.
Man, it really is, man. The campaign story a little messy, but it's fun.
Well, when dealing with time, and granted, it's a really good story. I think Mortal Kombat 11 like was one of the best stories, but this one is like up there for sure. But still, like, it's really, really good.
Yeah, they pretty much went multiverse with it.
Dude, the power scaling in that is ridiculous. How is Liu Kang multiversal? Like,
he's the god of fire.
Yeah,
I understand that, but god damn,
the gods in Mortal
always
Kombat
been a badass.
Yeah, they pretty they out there, man.
I feel like whoever wrote this story was a major Liu Kang fan, and he pretty much like, no, he can't die in the continuity. Nope, I'm gonna bring him back as a god. We're gonna rewrite everything.
Too much of Marvel.
It was like, hey, you're gonna resurrect Liu Kang, but there's gonna be consequences that come with it. And this whole game was just about that. Like,
Well, that and just resetting the board, like meeting like new versions of the characters that we've known for years, like actually meeting a mortal Raiden who's not an Elder God, or Sub-Zero and Scorpion, or actually brothers, and meeting Kenshi Takahashi.
Sub-Zero turns out to be a dick.
Who?
Sub-Zero turns out to be a dick.
Man, why?
Bihan's always been a dick.
He's in a dick in 90% of Mortal Kombat content.
Exactly.
But like, he used to be my favorite character. Now he just like.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
gotta remember, there's always been two versions of Sub-Zero: Bihan and Kuai Liang. Kuai Liang in this is Scorpion, which I was really surprised by.
Yeah. Because Liu Kang went messing with timelines and stuff, and he just undid everything. Like he flashpointed Mortal Kombat verse.
Well, the timeline was already being restarted by Kronika, like near the end. Yeah. So he wanted to try and give it a better, peaceful version for his friends.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of buffoonery going on based on those timelines being messed up. And it's just like, man.
Hey, he did the best that he could. And like only when he started. He didn't really mess with anything besides trying to keep Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, and Shao like at bay.
Yeah, I pretty much like I see the similarities of what Marvel probably might try to do with their Kang universe. There are some things that they could learn from this though, because this campaign story got a little bit crazy at the end because they showed all these different variants of the Mortal Kombat suits from over the years,
and basically combinations of characters like Quan Chi and then Tanya, or like Reptile and Sub-Zero. I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, they went out. They went crazy with it. There was some crazy combos.
I ain't gonna lie, I did like it.
They had this Kung Lao Raiden combo.
Right. Kung Lao Raiden. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was different, but it was definitely really cool. Like create your own Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't take this opportunity to make some callbacks to like some more classic suits and stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, I remember like in that last fight, like going up like the fights, like in one of the cutscenes, we saw like a version of like the team from Mortal Kombat X, Cassie, Takeda, and Jackie, like the variants of them, that were killed.
Yeah, they did character callbacks, but they didn't do suit callbacks. So some of the suits I never seen before. There was a couple of them that I recognized that were like pretty chill, and
though everyone looked like amazing, like yeah, I liked all the suits for sure.
The suits did look good though. I will give them that. I never seen the suits before. They missed that opportunity to call back to some classic suits, but that's okay.
Remember, Reptile, like he kind of looked similar to like to Sub-Zero and Scorpion, because I've never played the original one, but from the original Mortal Kombat game, Reptile was like a secret boss. Like he was like a secret boss in the game, and he looked exactly like Sub-Zero and Scorpion. So
yeah, he just had the green,
similar to them.
Yeah, he had the green ninja suit,
and
they kind of brought it back. They kind of brought it back.
Yeah, and which, by the way, Reptile is like one of my favorite characters now from this game. Not just the fighting style, but also just like the character. I really like what they did.
Reptile got a lot of female fans from this one too, man.
He did.
Like they were going wild. I'm like, chill.
Oh, I'm sure. Whether he was human or just is a Terran.
Yeah, because he got freaking wife and kids and all that. Shang Tsung killed him. Spoiler alert! But he was a bad guy for all of like 30 minutes, and then he was
Shang
just
Tsung,
the coolest hero.
He just bad to the core. Like,
oh yeah,
never been good. Like,
some people can change, but people like Shang Tsung, Shao, and Quan Chi, like, no amount of redemption can save them. Like, they'll always be like,
dude, I like seeing Shao Kahn in his I guess I don't know if it was his younger self or whatever.
But he's not a Khan anymore. There's no Khans. Yeah, he's just General Shao.
Yeah,
that kind of took the fun out of Shao Kahn, because Liu Kang messing with the damn timeline, And
would you rather have Shao Kahn ruling Outworld?
I honestly would want to see Shao Kahn fight because General Shao was a very formidable opponent, but since I played on medium mode, I kind of he kind of hung with me for the first round, and then I just dragged the shit out of him the second round, and I didn't like that.
He hung with me a few times. Like I never really lost to like. I don't think I hardly ever lost and had to replay. Like there were a few close calls, but yeah.
I pretty much went on a flawless streak. It wasn't like flawless victory streak, but I didn't lose to characters as a whole. I lost to the Test Your Might. Like I got caught off guard with the first Test Your Might popped
the quick
up.
action.
And I was just like, oh shit.
I had that down easily. I mean, it was a surprise that I read at first, but after that, no.
I was about to run through the game without dying, period, until that shit happened. It was like, oh.
And then you play it on hard mode.
Right, but so I like that we got to see different sides to characters we've always seen as like villains or fighting against the heroes normally, like Baraka or Reptile or Melina.
Yeah. Seeing Baraka as an ally kind of spooked me a little bit. I'm like, damn, you a good guy now?
It was a little weird, but I didn't mind it because I really liked Baraka before and after this.
They even wrote his personality so good. It's just like you had no choice but to like him.
Right, yeah, and making Tarkat a disease. That was really interesting too.
This is a really cool spin on the Mortal Kombat world, but now it's just like a rabbit hole that probably won't stop going for a while.
Anything goes. Who was some of your favorite characters to fight as Deontay?
Surprisingly, I kind of went a little bit basic, bitch, but I had Raiden and Liu Kang as two of my favorite playable characters.
Yeah,
but Noob Smoke in this game was a pretty good character to play with. He was fun.
I wish we got to play Smoke in the campaign, but yeah, he does look like a really cool character. For me, I would have to say Raiden, who I used at the very end. Raiden, Baraka, and Reptile, and maybe a few others, but those are the ones I can think of because just not only did they fight really well for me, but I really like the characters, the design, the stories.
They handle so well, man. There's some characters that you just can't play with at all unless you know them to the bone.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, it didn't take me too long. It took some characters I took too quicker than others, like the ones I mentioned, but still.
Man. I will say Scorpion and Sub-Zero were still pretty fun to use as well. Historically, I've been playing with Ermac and Kenshi, and I just people had to be on their toes when playing against me back then. But now I've got to get used to all these new stuff going on, new setups for all these new characters and stuff. It's just
Ermac was hard. Ermac was one of those that I almost had trouble. Damn.
Yeah, I played with Ermac back in the day, and he was so hard to hit.
He really and he just wouldn't stop at times too.
Yeah, all of my flawless victories came from him because as soon as I play as him, ain't nobody getting near me.
Mm-hmm.
I always played as a Scorpion. Yeah.
You guys have probably played more Mortal Kombat than me. I started 2011, 21 when the movie came out. So
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I've played 9, X, 10, and 11, and now Mortal Kombat 1.
Man, and they even made a callback to Deadly Alliance, which that came out before you got into the game.
Right. Yeah, I did read about that. Yeah,
because Deadly Alliance is the game or at least it was one of the games that Liu Kang died, and it was a permanent death during the storyline of that game. And it was Deadly Alliance is where we met Quan Chi in the first place. So they made a callback to that game. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, that's one of my favorites.
Deontay, did you recognize like who was playing Natara?
Natara.
The vampiress.
Oh, Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah, that was Megan Fox. You didn't know? Yeah. If you go back and look and hear, Megan Fox. Like they had Ronda Rousey beat Sonya Blade in the last one, so they had. You didn't know that either?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they had Ronda Rousey do mocap and voice for Sonya Blade in 11, and now they have Megan Fox doing mocap and voice for Natara. I was like, what? Okay.
They are the worst advertisers of all time, man. They had me up in GameStop. The video
came out like a week or two before the game came out, but still, like I was like, that was out of nowhere, but okay.
Yeah, they had me going to GameStop on the wrong freaking day, period, because they're on Facebook spreading all these posters with
on the 19th and 14th.
Yeah, and the poster I think said the 18th, but the game itself came out on the 19th.
The premium version with all the cameos and all the DLC exclusive that came out on the 14th, and the standard version came out on the 19th.
Yeah, there's a Facebook post saying September 18th, and then I walk into GameStop and the premium sitting right there on the counter, but the game itself wasn't out. And I was just like, okay, where's the OG edition? And he's just like, yeah, it comes out tomorrow. And I'm just like, wow,
just a
Facebook.
Day.
Wow.
I did similar. I went to GameStop on the 14th thinking it was out there, but it was like I was only the premium. But I went ahead and just used my points with GameStop to upgrade, and I didn't have to pay a cent more than what I already did.
Jeez Louise, man.
I know. But we'll be getting really good cameos too with DLC fighters with Omni-Man and Homelander and Peacemaker.
Whew. I wonder if you have to pay for it. I'm pretty sure you may have to.
What was that girl name?
Premium was like $100, at least $100. Yeah.
That's why he was about to take what's her name throne? Her mother's?
Not Kitana, her sister.
Melina,
yeah.
For some reason I fell in love with Melina in this. I was like, man, you know what?
Well, yeah, like I said before, people like Baraka and Melina and Reptile and Tanya, they've always like fought against like our favorites, our heroes, but now they're on the other side, and I was like, okay, let's go.
Cameron, are you playing it on PS5?
Yeah, I'm playing on PS5. Yeah,
the graphics are so damn good, man.
I know, dude. Yes, the it all looked beautiful. I mean, like Outworld looked just like colorful and amazing, and just like, oh my god, I want to go there.
The different maps you can fight on, the characters themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Raiden will usually be my like first choice. If not him, Baraka.
Man, and freaking they had Kenshi looking like a dude in real life. Like
they got to. I mean, they have to. I mean, they have to make it look as grounded and realistic as possible, as well as like looking outlandish and fantastical.
Yeah, they kind of took it easy on the blood, guts, and gore this time, but man, like looking at Kenshi, I feel like that's the guy you run into at Hot Shots.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like when Melina like stabbed him in the eyes with her katana, with her size, like I mean, that wasn't easy. That was just like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, there have been times in freaking some of the older Mortal Kombat games where they up it a notch, like all the way to the max. Like
I can believe it.
Yeah, Deadly Alliance is like the king of gory Mortal Kombat games. I think that's where all that craziness started.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you get your large intestines pulled out of you. They went crazy, balls to the walls with the violence and gore. And
okay, never mind. I thought you were gonna say somebody balls to the wall. I say, dang, bro.
Are there any characters that you wished were in the game or hope maybe be put in later?
for me, I don't know if you have it already, but my character like list that I have access to does not have Jax. And I want to play. I want to play Jax at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised that there wasn't any like form of like Jax or Sonya because those are like key characters for like a long time.
Yeah.
But for me, playing Mortal Kombat 11, one of my favorite characters from that game was Jade. I was really hoping we get to play Jade because her fighting style is really cool and like for me it feels like easy. Like it clicks that fast and just her bow staff and her power. Like I'm sold.
And she just floating through the fight like
yes,
she's so smooth, man.
She really is. Oh man.
What's the name of the guy that turns into like a wolf? Knights something.
Nightwolf. No, you're thinking of the tribal warrior, Nightwolf.
Nightwolf, yeah. I wish he would have been in the game. He's not in the game this time.
Right. Well, who knows if they do a DLC story like they did with 11, or like they do more DLCs after this first batch.
Yeah, I'm hoping so because I'd rather see Nightwolf and Jade and Jax than I would see Omni-Man's ugly ass.
Omni-Man.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Omni-Man?
He's in it.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be a DLC. He's gonna be a DLC fighter along with Peacemaker and
Homelander too.
Homelander.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting.
As far as I know, John Cena and J.K. Simmons are doing the voice and mocap for both of them.
Man,
I would think Anthony Starr would too for Homelander, but I don't know. Haven't heard anything.
I hope so because it's like it's no point of having Homelander talk if Anthony is not the one with that whiny voice of his.
That little psycho.
Yeah,
little breast milk drinking psychopath.
Oh shit,
breast milk.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen The Boys?
No, I haven't seen that part.
Oh man,
I don't know when I stopped. But
you must be in like the first or second episode. You must have stopped early.
Yeah.
Granted,
there's
I'm
always
not
at least
still.
Yeah, there's at least one scene per season where this dude got himself a jar of that breast milk and he's just like,
oh god, I'm not. No, I'm good.
You're like, Homelander, what the hell, bro?
He's a man of his goddamn mind.
He drink that shit like it's really, really good. Like it makes me want a glass of it. Like, oh
no, I'm good.
I mean, they say it. Look, I'm just going by what people tell me.
Well, watch it for yourself. Watch it for yourself one day.
Look, no, I'm talking about the taste of breast milk.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
Oh man. You see Homelander drinking that stuff like it's boba tea or something. Like, bro, chill out with that.
Like a drive-through in somewhere in Washington, and they sell breast milk.
Okay. Wait, do they for real?
Yeah, somewhere. It's somewhere up there, bro.
Where? You know what?
No.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's a conversation for off air for someone else because
you
that's
win.
Too weird. That's too weird,
bro.
I don't want that in my search engine anymore.
Neither do I. Oh god.
But yeah, as far as like Twitch streaming goes, like once I get my setup all handled and figured out, probably like start next week. Like if anybody in the audience that's tuned in and wants some smoke with one of us and want to try their luck and trying to whoop in my ass, bring it on. Bring it.
Challenge.
I'll take you on for sure. I still need to set up my Twitch, but I'm still going on that Assassin's Creed binge. I'm in the middle of Origins right now.
Yeah, you probably won't even need to be on Twitch. You just throw on a headset. You join like a chat party with me or something like that, and then be like,
I'd want to be on Twitch myself, just in general. But yeah, either way.
Yeah.
Deontay versus Cameron. Oh,
whoop his ass.
Yeah. We gotta get Will a PlayStation so he can get in on the fighting too.
Either that or
is it cross-platform?
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know. We'd have to look that up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, do not hand me a PlayStation.
Man,
blasphemy! I can't talk. No.
Do not.
Heresy, man.
Exactly.
Listen,
Let's move forward before I say
hate y'all
something.
controller. I hate it.
Let's move on before either of us say something we can't take back. I know you guys. I know you guys already covered it mostly with like the Mugiwara podcast, but is it all right if I talk a little bit like what I thought about the One Piece live action?
Oh yes, sir. Go right ahead.
And please chime in too, because this was freaking amazing. Like the best thing, like probably one of the best series this year, and definitely like the best like anime and manga adaptation like in the world.
Yeah, real quick, Blake said the writer strike may be over in the next few days.
Thank God.
And man, I hope so.
It's a writer's strike.
I know you're recovering, Blake, but I'm holding you to that. If it's not true, I'm holding you to that.
I want to steal rumor mills from you.
Rumor mill. Oh my gosh, but oh my gosh.
Well,
but no, I watched it all in one day, and I haven't stopped rewatching it either because it's just like amazing. It's like,
oh yeah,
it probably beat all of your expectations. Well,
it's definitely good on replay too.
Oh
yeah, me and Deontay were hopeful. You thought it was gonna just outright suck.
Facts.
I did. That's how you know it's good. All right. So if I go in there and I'm expecting it to suck, but then I loved it, man. Look, you got yourself a good series.
And they did it so well. Everything like, and the pacing of the story, the bringing the characters to life. All 5 of them, like they played their characters like down packed, like to the level.
I don't understand the complaint for the actor that played Garp. I don't understand what's going on with that.
It's probably because they're like, he's Scottish, like Luffy's Mexican in this. Like, I know. Some people are gonna complain no matter what, but no, I loved him as Garp. He was great.
That's what I was saying. I loved the dude, man.
And his Scottish accent wasn't even that thick.
Right. Oh no, not at all. No. And
that's crazy.
Dude, Jeff Ward as Buggy the Clown, like he was like outside the Straw Hats, he was the star player, like straight up.
Yeah, and the dude that played Kuro or I cannot remember the captain of the Black Cat Pirates.
Yes, Kuro. Alex, he played
Captain Kuro.
So creepily. He was those episodes were giving us like horror vibes, and it worked. They did a really good job.
His little villain speech was crazy good too. I was like, dude.
I was seeing like, and I was watching like other like YouTube reactors who have and have not watched One Piece before. They really, the ones who have, they liked. Some of them didn't like Kuro before. They love him in this now, like straight up. These. And I've hardly heard a single complaint about this series, like from new fans to old fans.
Man,
I mean, they out there.
Oh no, I know
on Twitter, man.
And and it's a really good. I think they did right by using the manga as the source, like as the main source, because we've all watched the anime. Like in the anime, Zeph loses his leg from like an anchor. In the manga, he actually eats his own leg, which is way darker than I ever thought. But it worked. They did it so well.
Lord have mercy. I feel maybe I'm tripping. Maybe he did eat his leg into live action as well, because they
they had him eat his leg in the live action. Yeah, they never showed us.
I was about to say, wasn't that way he was feeding Sanji?
No, he gave Sanji all the food from the ship.
Oh, okay. So he's the only one that ate his leg.
Yeah. They didn't show us. All they
showed
us
was that's super
leg.
dark.
Yeah, exactly, Dark. They just showed us his missing leg, and a rock covered in blood and guts, and I was like, oh, that got the message clear.
He completely survived off his own leg while Sanji is eating like.
Hey, he didn't want to put that boy through that. I don't blame him. Like that's like real like care and dedication to someone who shared the dream. And what did you guys think of like how they did like the fishman prosthetics, like how they made Arlong and them look?
Yeah,
Arlong looked pretty good.
That's why they couldn't put Hachi in there, is because of
The other two.
they all of the effects and stuff that would have to go into him into putting Hachi into the show.
Right,
Which
because
was
like
the octopus guy in the manga.
Yeah.
6 arms would be
Yeah.
really hard to like maneuver, be it through like prosthetics or puppetry or CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if as a director, I probably would have put a little bitty spin on it, like maybe giving him like, you know how Goro from Mortal Kombat has his setup with the 4 arms.
Yeah.
Like I have something like that going for Hachi, but
Well, I mean, the producers like say that they want to try and aim for like 6 to 12 seasons, so I'm not sure they'll get there. I hope they do, but we could always meet Hachi down the road, like somewhere near Sabaody Archipelago.
yeah, because honestly, we kind of need Hachi because Hachi's the reason Luffy punched that celestial dragon in the first place.
Yeah.
As well as helping protect the Sunny at down at Fishman Island.
Yeah, he did help with that too, and he makes those takoyakis, man, those delicious takoyakis that they're obsessed with.
Takoyaki.
Yeah.
And I love the design of the ship. Like it was amazing. Like I want to go. I want to go see the ship in person. I know they still have it out there. I want to go see it in person.
Yeah, there's so many people that get to experience all these different One Piece like monuments and theme parks and whatever Japan got going on. I haven't seen none of that yet.
Dude,
No.
right about now, I want to move over there, man. Like,
To move to Japan.
just
Yeah.
live over there, yeah.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Like,
But
Trade
And-
one darkness for another.
oh Lord.
yeah.
And now that we thank, no surprise to anyone that we have like a season 2 confirmed. Thank God Almighty. Like that
Really a
little
taco.
tease of Captain Smoker. Let's go.
Yeah, I was kind of taken aback by Smoker not being the Navy guy chasing the Straw Hats, and they just went out with straight up Garp from the gate.
I was a little bit surprised too, but I liked it. Like I liked that they gave they kind of revealed that relationship early on and like made Garp like the chasing factor, and it helped put like more focus on Kobe and Helmeppo, who we would meet through like SBS stories and like little episodes of their own.
I think the reason they probably went that route is probably because they had no intention of doing more seasons. But then when they saw the reception of it, they were just like, "All right, we need to do more seasons." Damn.
Well, they probably did it because they didn't know whether they would get a second season or not. Because like this is not just for like old fans, but like get new people involved and like what's a better like twist and spin, like finding out like the vice admiral who's chasing down these little band of pirates is the main character's grandfather. Like what's more twist than that?
Yeah, and they found like finding out in the East Blue Saga it wasn't a terrible deviation from the comic books, but at the same time, a lot of like stickler people are on Twitter just like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Like, bro, shut up.
I
Shut
know,
up.
I
You
know.
know that shit was good.
I think it's mostly like anime fans that are more upset with it than anything else. But they made it work, and I thought it was done really well. But I always thought it was. I kept thinking up until like right before that it came out that we were gonna end at Logtown, which I can understand why, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't because that would have to be like its own thing. But whenever season 2 comes out, we start with Logtown, and hopefully we get Smoker chasing after them.
Yeah, because they're not even gonna like you couldn't finish the East Blue Saga in season 1, so that means some of the East Blue is gonna bleed over into season 2. So that means the way that you pace the story out, we're gonna need all 12 of those seasons to even get remotely close to like where we at now.
I think I read somewhere that said that the like 12 seasons would be like half like before like the time skip, so that'd be a lot.
Yeah, because if you cut all the major sagas up, and you could probably squeeze in like half a saga in one season and the other half in another, and you could probably make it up to like Thriller Bark or Sabaody.
Right, because with a season 2, if if the budget and the episode account stays the same, like for next season, like either they would be just arriving in the Alabasta or they'd be ending at Drum Kingdom, because Alabasta's so big it would have to be its own like season.
Yeah, Alabasta definitely needs its own season. For
Like I
me,
said,
that was my favorite arc.
that's one of everyone's favorites. It's like the first real big arc, like took up like 30, 50 episodes.
Yeah, there's so much more to the story than most people. A lot of people, you ask them what their top 5 is, Alabasta probably didn't make the cut. For me, it's number 1. It stays number 1.
It's definitely one of my favorites for sure. Not sure where in like top 5, but definitely up there. But yeah, I mean, Logtown could be its own episode. Same with Whiskey Peak, and then Little Garden, if they even do Little Garden, and then Drum Kingdom with Tony Chopper, and then maybe a little bit of Alabasta.
Because especially if they stick to the 8-episode thing, you could probably like maybe 45 minutes to an hour each episode and cover all those little arcs up until Alabasta, and Alabasta could be season 3.
Right. Because only like Baratier, Kusura Village, and Arlong Park are like 2 episodes each. So Little Garden and Drum Kingdom, they could either be 1 or 1.5 episodes each.
Yeah, because definitely Drum Kingdom, because there's a whole lot going on in that little town. Now that I think about it, and they had to squeeze Chopper's backstory in there, the history of the doctor that he was with, and then the other history of the other doctor that he ended up staying with.
Oh god, people cried like during Nami's breakdown. Chopper is gonna make everyone fucking cry, like heartbreak.
Yeah, his backstory is going to be.
I'm not ashamed to say I cry nearly every time when Hiraluk dies and when Chopper leaves and sees the cherry blossoms and Kureha says, "Have a safe journey, my stupid son." Now that gets me in fucking tears.
I don't even make it to that part. I start crying when they get that backstory with him getting beat up by them other reindeer because they didn't like him for who he was. I was like, wow.
I know, assholes. And
fuck them deers.
I know. And Jamie Lee Curtis, who is a fan of One Piece thanks to her granddaughter, and is her favorite Straw Hat is Chopper. She not only does she want Chopper's her favorite. Not only does she want to play Kureha, and she'd be perfect for it, Oda and Matt Owens have like made aware, like once the strike ends, let's talk, Jamie Lee Curtis.
End that damn strike right now.
I'm telling you, Blake better. I'm gonna hold Blake accountable if it's not over soon.
Like, for the love of God, pay these people. Like, Jesus Christ, you are blocking everybody's blessings at this point, including your own.
I know. Shows are getting like canceled, like revert. Shows that have got like renewed, like are being like canceled at like because of this.
That man, these ratchet hoes. I swear to God, if you don't pay these damn actors and writers, oh my God.
Hopefully within before the end of the month. If not, then it'll be like up until like the end of the year. Because
yeah, what would you give like the series overall?
To me, like 10 out of 10. Like not even like plus. Like One Piece has always been like my favorite anime, like always, and this is like definitely like exceeded my expectations, and I'm just like I'm ready for more. I'm so ready for more.
Yeah, I think me and Will both gave it like a B+, A- when we scored it.
A+ all the way, and who's a big fan of One Piece. I have a person in mind who could possibly play Port Castile Ace, Fire Fist Ace.
Cholo.
Yeah, okay, I have told you then.
Yeah.
I told you then. Yes, Cholo Mariduena. He'd be perfect for Ace.
Yeah, because both of them, like, I hope they probably go to a little bit lesser known actor.
Mm-hmm. He's not big. Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at him and like boycott the show if they casted him, but honestly, it's definitely a good call. I hope they go the lesser known route because Inaki's like straight up Brazilian.
True. Yeah.
Like,
they've done.
and Luffy is supposed to be a Brazilian character according to Oda himself. So if you grab a Brazilian lesser known actor to play Ace, then that could be pretty fire. But then again, they're not like Hereditary brothers. But
no, but it would like their vibe. It would make sense, and he's always been like. He knows how to fight and like is combat ready, and like he's done great from what I've heard in Cobra Kai, and he killed Blue Beetle, so I would not be mad at that. But no, we already get so much with season 2. Ace, Vivi, Miss Robin, Miss All Sunday, maybe Crocodile, Wapole.
Miss All Sunday, baby.
Oh God. And Robin's supposed to be Russian, like according to Oda.
Yeah, that's right. Robin's Russian.
Chopper's Canadian.
Yeah, Nami's American, I think.
No, well, apparently, I looked it up. Oda has said that she's supposed to be Swedish.
Oh, that explains a little bit of her personality, if you think about it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Nami's Swedish.
Frankie's the one who's supposed to be
American.
American, yeah. And Brooke is Austrian, and he's gone on to say that Jinbei is Indian, actually.
Yeah, Zoro's like Japanese.
Zoro's definitely Japanese.
Yeah. And I forgot what Sanji was. I think he's French.
French. Usopp is South African.
Yeah.
And you guys weren't mad like the nose wasn't there, right?
Yeah. I was totally cool. He even got himself a kissy kiss.
I'm glad that they did that too because like we know that they had. Longtime fans know that they feel that way towards each other, but to actually see it like that, like yes,
I'm so proud of you. So and Oda coming out and shutting down all the Straw Hat shipping ships in general is just like thank you.
Well, right, because that's never been a thing. Other besides Sanji just being a flirt and a womanizer, like that's never been Oda has gone on to say like. Nothing will ever happen romantically within the Straw Hats. And I've seen YouTubers react and people like some people ship Nami and Zoro for some reason. Be like,
what?
No, it's not. Yeah, no, straight up. Like people have shipped them for some reason.
Yeah, and then people push so hard for Luffy and Nami, like it's not obvious. Like Boa isn't on this man's gonads. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no. It's a legit thing. I don't know. I don't see it, but. I don't know.
They even played with it once.
Played with?
Huh? You don't remember Amazon Lily? And they were stretching Luffy.
Oh yeah, all them man.
Amazon. Oh, I thought you were talking about Luffy and Nami for a second.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're talking about like the male anatomy of like how Amazon like Lily was like. Do all men stretch like this?
Yeah, they Luffy was knocked unconscious and they had to give him a bath and they saw his wee for the first time.
His jewels.
They grabbed it. They were grabbing it, pulling it, stretching it.
It was like, man, this stretches far.
It's like, I don't know what this is, but man, it's starting to get a little stiff. I better let go.
Oh my gosh,
bro. Oda really put that in the story too. He was just like, "Bro, you are funny."
He's never been afraid to go far. Like, he's never been afraid to like go as far as possible.
Bro,
you remember that scene in Amazon Lily where Luffy's like behind bars and I think he's naked.
No, he's naked and like, what are those? Like, these are the family jewels. This is my treasure. Like,
one of the girls asked him like, "What is that?" He was like, "Oh, these nuts." He literally said these nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like,
he's never been afraid to go far in whether like story or politics or like just humor. He's never been afraid. I know. Now that we've all watched the One Piece, how far do you think that they can actually go? Because if they do this right, like keep doing this right, I think they can go for the stars. I want them to.
I want him to at least stop before the time skip. The thing's going to get crazy when he gets to like his Gear 4. I know a lot of people will be like, I'm going for Gear 4. I honestly say don't even risk it. Like
Yeah.
you pushing the living shit out of your luck with season 1. So don't keep like reaching for the stars when you try to adapt this show, because it gets crazier from
And it
there.
could be a downfall.
Yeah.
It's crazy no matter what. Yeah.
It's like when you playing like in a game show, like what Deal or No Deal, and they say you want to quit while you're ahead or you want to keep going, and it's like, bro,
You
quit.
might quit while you ahead, bro.
Like, bro, you want to play around and lose all that money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got at least maybe good 6 to 12 seasons, and if you stop at like Saboti Archipelago, leave it there. Leave it there. Take your trophy and walk away. Do not keep going, because once you get to Wano, all hell breaks loose.
Oh, Lord, that would be something. But we'll see. We'll see. Whenever season 2 comes out, we'll see what happens. And
what's good, Blake number 2? Yo,
is that Blake?
Blake number 2.
Blake, what?
Yeah, somebody I play with on Xbox. That's actually Jeremiah's little brother.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just like, what? Blake Hickman cloned himself? I was like, dang, what? I missed out on a lot apparently.
Nah.
Well, yeah. Shout out to Blake number 2 popping in the comments section. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And we ready to go into the world between worlds?
Oh yeah, it's about time for some Ahsoka talk.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, Will, you said you not caught up yet?
I think I have like one more episode to watch.
Yeah,
when they're like a 6th or 7th episode.
Six. Yeah,
I guess 6 so far.
I haven't seen the last episode either.
I'm at 5. So.
I'm at 5. I'm at 5 too. Yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all care about spoilers or
no?
I mean, I know enough of like what happens, but it's more just like seeing like Thrawn and Ezra like with my eyes for the first time.
I did hear he had showed up. Yeah.
Thrawn is in the building.
Seen clips.
Played by the same actor who voiced him in Rebels, Lars Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen's bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
nice.
Whether you watch him on Ahsoka or you see Thrawn in Rebels, hearing his just cold, distant, calculating voice, it gives you chills.
Yeah, his personality was off the chain. The live action version of him is damn near close. Like somebody speaks to him, he turns, looks at you, and walks up to you and says,
"Those red eyes." Oh,
smooth shit, and he's serious as hell when he says it too. And
he's Grand Admiral Thrawn. He has to be.
That dude. Whew, I don't know much about Clone Wars and Rebels, but man, I love this adaptation of him.
Oh, right. You still never seen either.
Yeah, I jumped right in with no backstory or reference or knowledge or none of that.
You're brave. I mean, I'll recommend always to watch both, but I don't mean to each their own.
Yeah. As far as like Blake's merch question, we're still working on that. We went out of commission it was sometime in like April or May, and then we just haven't been back in the merch game since. But we'll try to solve that pretty soon because we'll be walking around Cape Comic-Con next Friday, rocking some merch and getting some attention for the channels.
Yeah.
But as far as like Grand Admiral Thrawn goes, he showed up. He has like this dude named Captain Enoch, which is like his right hand man, Stone Cold Killer. His mask even looks like a menace. Like bro, like if whatchamacallit, if Rob is or Kimpachi is in the comment section, I want like what do y'all know about Captain Enoch? Because he was able to look Sabine in the face and be like, yo, like if I'm gonna hand you a gun. You can point it at me if you want to, but you're gonna regret it. And he was just so confident the way he talked to her, and Sabine was just like, you know what, I probably shouldn't fight this guy. and do exactly as he tells me to do. And she just goes off and does her own thing. She finally finds Ezra Bridger. So all the Rebels fans, you guys know who Ezra is.
Oh man, the prodigal son. How do you? You've never seen Rebels, so how do you think he plays as Ezra Bridger?
He plays it pretty good. Like there's a meme out right now, the way that he's his hair is dressed and everything. There's a meme saying like he's the second coming Jesus Christ.
I can see that. Oh God.
He kind of does. He just walked up on Sabine looking like Jesus Christ. I'm like, dang.
Oh God. But oh my gosh. I mean, seeing Rebels, like watching it like all the way through the end. The end literally promised us that Ahsoka and Sabine were going to find Ezra. So now that we're actually going to finish that we're going to fulfill that promise in this series, it's huge. It's just amazing.
Yeah, these last two, because it's supposed to be 8 episodes this season, right?
8 episodes.
So we got 2 left. So these next 2 are going to be kind of nuts.
I know. It's already been just like nuts in general, especially with these last 2. Like we actually saw Ahsoka and Anakin together in live action. Hayden and Rosario. And
they did a flashback to Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The little girl who played Ahsoka. That was the young girl. That was the girl who played young Gamora in Infinity War.
Yeah, she's got a quite of a nerd hit career going for her.
And she was just in apparently the Barbie movie as well.
She was the daughter of that
America Ferrera.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Barbie.
And her career is taking off, man. She's probably going to land a Young Justice role or something pretty soon.
Oh God, don't even get me started on that.
Yeah.
I mean, and just seeing that flashback, like it was so surreal, and just seeing that brought to life. Oh my God, and also made me realize how young Ahsoka really was, like during the Clone Wars, because like animation, like with animation, you kind of like forget a little bit, but like my God, he was like 13, 14, like a child, like seriously, child of 4.
She's killing people. She's at the Siege of Mandalore.
Oh, I cannot believe they did the Siege of Mandalore. That was nuts.
Like killing Mandos. Like
that was so like the Darth Maul Mandalorian helmets are like, where's Darth Maul? Please, give me real life Darth Maul.
Yeah, you know. People are probably going to try to cosplay that now that we've seen that helmet. Because now that helmet exists, we want it. We all want it.
People were already probably doing that, but definitely now more so than ever. And just hearing Tamora Morrison's voice come out of Captain Rex's body, like that just got me. Rex has always been my favorite clone, and just oh my gosh, I want to see Tamora be like the now Rex, like the present Rex. Like the old man Rex.
They washed away Boba Fett, so there is a chance.
No shit.
They did Boba Fett dirty, but it's all good.
I love Boba Fett, but Rex is always my favorite for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's eyes lit up when they seen Rex running out, and he was just like,
God, yes. Whether you're a fan of Clone Wars or not, you know the name Captain Rex. Like it's like. You can't not. And oh my gosh. And Hayden and Rosario, they just, even with the young Ahsoka, it just seemed the chemistry was just there. It's just like this felt like Anakin and Ahsoka.
Yeah. Honestly, don't know why Anakin calls her Snips, but that's funny that he's just so casual with calling her that.
It's in whenever we meet her in the Clone Wars movie, like he mentions that she's snippy and just calls her Snips, and she calls him Sky Guy, like and back to that. So nice. I'm telling you, watch the movie, watch the shows, they're amazing. But oh my gosh, and not just that, but seeing Hera and Sabine and this, they're great.
They are so fine.
I knew that was where you were going. So
Sabine, man, she's like my least favorite character in all of Star Wars right now. But the actress that's playing her though. What's your name, girl? What's your
Natasha Liu Bordoza, I believe. But no, she's really good,
Nice.
like for sure.
I'm gonna shoot my shot.
If you watch Rebels, you'll definitely see like more of her family, her backstory, along with Hera, and they're amazing. Actually, the actress who plays Hera Syndulla, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she's married to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
To Ewan McGregor.
Lucky bastard.
Yo, if you shoot your shot at her, I'm gonna shoot my shot at Emily.
Emily Swallow?
Right.
Oh, Emily.
Live action Nami.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the?
I thought you were talking about.
I was like, how'd you get all the way to One Piece from Ahsoka?
I don't know.
Because you said you were gonna shoot your shot at her, and I was like, if you do that, then I'll do that.
When you started out, you said if you go shoot your shot at Sabine, I was like, oh, is he about to say Hera? It's about to be on.
No. When he said Emily, I thought he was talking about the armorer. Like, but like to Nami, like where is that connection made? Oh man.
Hera, man. There's so many memes on my Facebook feed right now. Just her walking, photos of her walking away because a lot of Facebook dudes are creeps and freaks.
Yes.
Well, I won't call them creeps, but I will say freaks.
Weirdos. Just straight up weirdos.
They love looking at booty. We all love looking at booty, but
a lot of people like seeing a woman walk away for some reason. It's weird. But
stop staring at the general's booty.
We're men. What the?
We're men. We're weird. And also David Tennant, the Doctor, as Hugh Yang. Like, oh my gosh, he was
Hu Yang.
Yeah, David Tennant's Hu Yang. Do you not know that?
I seen his name in the credits, but I was like, who the fuck is he playing?
Yeah. Do you not hear his voice?
No,
clearly not enough. And he also voiced him in the Clone Wars too. So this is not the first time we've met him. But no, Hugh Yang, he's always just it's always a joy to hear David Tennant's voice, like in anything, be it a Scrooge McDuck or Hugh Yang or as the Doctor. So yes, and he definitely like gives more depth to the droid, the lightsaber making droid.
Yeah, Hu Yang is probably one of the coolest droids in the whole series, and the fact that he can throw down too is just like.
Oh, I was surprised by that, but I was really glad too. Like, don't kill him! He's already been beheaded once.
Like Hu Yang was like, "Oh, you think you got hands? Okay,
And whenever you watch the episode with him, like in Clone Wars, like he really has been around like forever, like 500 years at least, like knowing every lightsaber that's been made for a specific Jedi. He knows his history.
Yeah, he does. He could just tell by looking like the handle of the saber, like who it belongs to, who he made it for.
Every lightsaber is distinct and different to that specific Jedi.
Yeah, Hu Yang is a beast, man. He probably is my favorite droid in the entire series. Like, I'm not too crazy about C-3PO and R2-D2.
No one's crazy about C-3PO, unless they have like OCD.
Well, Hu Yang, my guy
for sure. And I knew ahead that we were gonna see more Morgan Elsbeth, but I was genuinely surprised to learn that she was a Night Sister from Dathomir.
She said she was a descendant in the earlier episodes, but I didn't know she was still active in it.
I mean, when we see the Inquisitor like perish, I think that was like Dathomir and like witch magic, like because it didn't look like he was an actual person. Like she made her own Inquisitor. It seems like.
Yeah, apparently, like the Night Sisters aren't extinct or vanished or none of that. They showed up in episode 6, so you get to meet the Great Mothers.
Oh Lord, Mother Townsend. Oh Lord,
they are scary looking.
Yeah. They always have been. Well, before this, in our one galaxy, the Night Sisters have been extinct for a long time. The only ones that we know of that may still be alive is Marin from Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
I still haven't completed that game.
Neither have I. I'm terrible.
Yeah, Will got Jedi Survivor and that one that just came out. Or Survivor's the one that came out, or is the
Survivor. Fallen Order came out in 2008.
before it? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I need to play. I'm probably going to pick up Survivor just so I can get into it and see if I can manage my way around things.
Word of advice: don't right away go fighting like big beasts, like a Rancor or like big guys. Like you actually fight Rancors. Like that mug was a real piece of work that took me a while.
Not pissed
Good
me off.
Lord.
I'm gonna tell you that much.
Right?
Yeah.
I was
Will,
done. I was like, nope.
Did you ever fight like two like hulking like beasts at the same time?
Yes.
How long did it take you to beat that?
Whew.
I don't even think I have.
Neither have
I'm
I.
being
I just
quite
had to
honest, bro.
stop. I had to stop before I like just got angry and destroyed my controller.
Bro, I wanted to kill my system, my controller, everything. I was like,
It was getting to that
wanna
point for
kill
me
it.
too. I feel you. I do. It was rough. Oh man, but getting off track. Also, Ray Stevenson, like, may he rest in peace. He's killing it as Balin Skull. Like, I like him as a villain. I like him as a character. He's really, really good.
It's a really good character, man. I know he's going to end up having to die before this season is over with. And the way that season 6 ended, there's either two possible outcomes. Because now Balin and Shin Hati, his apprentice, they're both going to be stranded on the same planet as Sabine and Ezra, and they are ordered to kill Sabine and Ezra on sight.
Mm-hmm.
But little do they know, Thrawn plans on leaving their ass. So they got one or two options. They can team up with Ezra and Sabine,
or they both just die.
Yeah, like Thrawn probably has an extra trick up his sleeve to make sure that they don't have a way to get off that planet. So he could blow
Thrawn
them
is
up.
always like 5 steps ahead of everyone. Of course, he's got a backup plan.
10 steps.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but like the space whales just showed up. So
The
Ahsoka,
Purgils.
yeah, Ahsoka is hiding in one of the bigger ones, and Thrawn also gave the order to destroy the whales. So
Dang.
He's probably a little bit mad. He's probably got a little bit of anger towards them since they're the reason he was stranded out there. Like, whenever you watch Rebels, like the series finale, like Ezra and Thrawn, they're literally like the Purgils wrap around the destroyer they're in and literally just like jump into another galaxy. So yeah, he's a little bit like probably ticked like to see Purgils be like destroy them.
Yeah, Thrawn hates Jedi apparently because he.
Well, yeah, Jedi and Purgo, because that was like they took him out of the war, like they brought down the Empire, and like he was like, or just something like that.
Yeah, Balin showed up and he introduced himself like, "Hello, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I'm one of the guys that help set you free." He's like, "Wait, you're a fucking Jedi." And Balin was like, "You know what? I'm just going to shut my mouth." I was like, "Whoa!" Thrawn put the fear of God in his heart, man. I was like,
chill. I'll probably be like, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Like just chill. It would probably give me chills just whenever I get to there. But oh man, I mean, and this might be a little bit like some people might be mad, but I think this is my favorite like Star Wars series. I think this is better than The Mandalorian.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'll give it one more season to confirm that. But because far, it's fan service to the max.
Yeah, it's fan service. It's from the story expanding and just everything wonderful that Dave Filoni has created from the Clone Wars and Rebels and bringing it to us in live action and just continuing his like wondrous magic because these are his children. Like all the characters like in this, his creation, like he brought to life, and now we get to see it now we get to finish the promise that he made at the end of Rebels and just go from there. Like,
yeah, don't let Rob hear you say that.
What?
You're not surprised?
Rob is Dave Filoni's worst enemy.
Well,
he just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, well, no offense to Rob, but Dave Filoni's my hero. Like he's I mean, he's a great storyteller, a great creator for like worlds and characters. Like he knows what he's doing, obviously. And
Yeah.
to have George Lucas like pluck this like young man and lead him into the future, like and lead us into the future of Star Wars. Yes, I let him like take the reins and like take us to the future. I trust in Dave Filoni for sure.
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about him yet, but I will acknowledge that his pen game is pretty strong.
Dude, he did like seriously, like whenever you get the chance, watch the Clone Wars, watch Rebels. Like those are all of his stories, like his creation. Like if you don't love him after that, then I can't help you.
Yeah, Rob is just like Dave Filoni's whole campaign is making all these characters and making them as hot and awesome as he possibly can. It's just a jab at all the Legends characters
He
that
can't do it. Well, it's not like he can do any worse than Rian Johnson did with The Last Jedi.
that's from like a director's perspective. I think Rob hates him because of the books that he's after. Like Dave Filoni, he's a decent director, decent writer, but I think, well, according to Rob, there's probably like a hidden agenda with him and Kathleen Kennedy that I don't know the full details of. If I had him on the show, he could probably explain it in depth a little bit more. But
he wouldn't. He'd keep his mouth shut for as much as possible with all what we would ask him. Are you kidding me? State secrets. I wouldn't blame the man.
Yeah, I from where I'm sitting right now, Dave Filoni is an all right guy. He's an all right guy.
He's my guy. Like I said, I trust in him. And if they want to do more like Ahsoka, give it a second season, I won't say no to that. Hell, if they want to do a live action Clone Wars like movie or miniseries, because they showed us that they can do that. Like I'm all for it.
Yeah. And honestly, like I honestly don't care. Like I do what if I had one request that I could make, like do more like throwback Sith stories, but they're probably not going to dive into the Legends books at all. So at least make their own Sith origin story. Like
right.
If the Legends had their own Brotherhood of Siths, they could make their own Brotherhood of Siths for this universe.
I just wish they bring in Galen, bro. I think that's on everybody's wish list, but it'll probably never happen. I don't know.
Man.
Galen or Kanan?
What's that?
Who'd you say, Will?
Galen.
What's his
Star Killer.
name? Star Killer.
Oh. Why did that not get through my head?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I would love to see Star Killer too. Like,
bro, that'd be amazing.
I know. And I'm not sure if they'll do this, but like, if they before the season ends, if they manage to bring, Kanan Jarrus like into the live action, like the Jason's father and like Ezra's master, like that would be just like, because we would have all Rebels like being live action, because Hera, Sabine, Ezra, Zeb was in The Mandalorian, the Lasat, but Kanan would be the last. I'm not sure if they'll do that, but that would just be like heartbreakingly satisfying and sad.
Yeah, I honestly think like the way that Dave Filoni's been running right now, the fan service ain't gonna stop anytime soon.
No.
So we keep saying what we want, and I feel like he's secretly somewhere in the closet listening.
If he give that to us, bro, I don't mad for nothing else.
He was a fan before, like as all this was coming out, so of course he's gonna do what he has to for the story and for the fans. So yeah, let him have it.
Yeah.
He is all about his money. I'll give him that.
I mean, yeah, you gotta be.
Yeah, he gotta be all man. The dude could tell a pretty good story, even though he might be ripping off some classic ones. But hey, who doesn't rip off classic stuff?
Everybody does.
Everybody does. So.
There's nothing original out here.
Nothing.
Not anymore.
A man in a cape is never original anymore.
Nope. It's like this ain't the first time I've seen telekinesis in a movie. So it's like they call it using the force, but we call it telekinesis.
Yeah.
So
I call it gas. What?
Huh?
Nothing.
He said gas. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You know, when you're sitting there and you're like, I feel a disturbance in the force. That's gas on your
Man.
stomach.
It's definitely a disturbance in my stomach.
Oh, God. We don't need to know that.
Oh,
Deontay gonna be
Jesus.
like, I sense a disturbance in the force.
Man, this is yeah. Everybody is just now tuning in. If you're curious to what that PayPal ticker at the bottom is talking about, we're doing a fun. This episode is a part of a fundraising event for Blake Hickman. Our buddy got into a near fatal car accident. He's currently in recovery mode at St. Francis Medical Center. He may even come home sometime late next week. Hopefully he does make it in time for K Comic Con, but if not, we'll hold the fort down for him, and he's going to be with us in spirit no matter what.
Yeah.
But the PayPal is where you can is where you send donations, and that'll help him out with his medical fees and all that, and the Hickman family would truly appreciate that.
Yeah.
As far let's see. As far as announcements goes, SNN Late Nights was October 7th, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4. Yeah.
Yeah, episode 4 is going to be our martial arts event, and that's going to be a good stream. I myself plan on showing up for that. Like I will be a part of that episode because I don't have a problem staying up late if we're gonna talk about Warrior and all of the other crazy things.
Yeah, definitely, man. Favorite martial arts movie, shows, all of that. Your favorite martial artist, all that.
Yeah, we got a couple open Saturdays in October. So October, you can obviously expect episode 10 of the main podcast. We're gonna get with Cameron and Thomas later on to see which Saturday works best for them, and then we'll make the announcement on Facebook. Because we'll probably be covering like Loki season 2 because that's coming out in October.
Yeah, and depending on when the episode airs, I would probably want to cover a little bit of Assassin's Creed Mirage and possibly Spider-Man 2, because I know the minute Spider-Man 2 drops, everything is being dropped. I'm playing that 24/7. I don't care.
Assassin's Creed Mirage. Is that a new game coming out?
Yep, it's the latest Assassin's Creed game. Comes out October 3rd or 4th, I believe.
I might have to pick that up too. It's been a while for me.
I've already got a pre-order. I've got it and Spider-Man 2 pre-ordered. And also Hellboy Web of Weird comes out October as well. And guess who is voicing him?
Mr. Perlman?
Lance Reddick. Lance Reddick is voicing Hellboy.
What?
Yeah, there's a trailer out. You can watch it after this. Like, you can hear his voice. Lance Reddick voiced Hellboy
from the grave.
Last video game.
What?
They must have did his lines before he died.
They had to have. They had to have.
What? I'm
nuts. Serious. Go look it up.
Me being a long time Destiny fan and playing Destinies 1 and 2, Lance Reddick has always been my Commander Zavala. Hearing his voice again in another video game would drive me nuts.
I know. I mean, I love him as I loved him in the Horizon games, Forbidden West and Zero Dawn. He was great in those, and I want them to keep going, but it's gonna be hard going on without him. Silence, yeah, that was his character's name.
Yeah, and in the chat for Lance Reddick,
and also they dropped a trailer for the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series coming out December 20th on Disney Plus. Lance Reddick is going to be Zeus in the first season.
They wild for that.
I mean, who would you want to be Zeus? Like Lance Reddick can be commanding with that deep voice of his.
He sure can, but I wouldn't, man. they're going through great lengths to keep a dead man's reputation alive.
Oh,
It's probably not his friends and
What are they
family
gonna do? What are they
involved
gonna
that's
do?
making this decision.
Reshoot every scene they had with him for the different actor? No, they're keeping him.
Has he been Zeus the entire time? Like
Well,
all the different movies?
No. Well, the movies were scrapped. This is a series, like they're recently restarting it, and so yeah, this is the only time he'd been playing Zeus, and hopefully it does better than the movies.
Yeah, I don't see him lasting longer than season 1 because
Well, obviously. Well,
Yeah.
also that's the thing, like how they describe like how the gods like in the books. If anyone's watching who's ever read the books or have not picked them up, they're amazing. But the gods like perception, like how they look and appear, can be different to anyone. So if they want, they could always have someone else play him, like just perceived differently.
Yeah, because honestly, anybody could be Zeus as long as they got the voice and the charisma for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but still, like, who? I mean, I would want Lance Reddick to play Zeus.
He'd be a perfect Zeus, especially if he was still alive. But hey, do what you got to do. If you already filmed his scenes, go ahead and release them.
Pay respect to a great actor and like a wonderful man.
Yeah, legendary voice actor and all the above. Like this,
John Wick, Destiny, Horizon, of just the Wire, just everything that he's done.
Dude, Resident Evil, man, his list
Resident
kind of
Evil
goes pretty far.
I loved him in Resident Evil. He was probably one of the best parts of that series.
Yeah, a lot of people called the series shit, but they love Lance Reddick's role in the series. So it's
straight up, yeah. It wasn't the best, wasn't terrible, but I loved him.
He's like someone said that he's like a 45 karat diamond ring in a pile of dookie. That's exactly what it was in reference.
I'm not
to
surprised
Resident
someone said that. I'm not surprised.
He's like, yeah, Lance could do that. Lance is that diamond 45 karat man. So we got a little bit off track. So it's late nights, October 7th at 9:30 p.m. Central. That's going to be the martial arts event. So episode 10 is probably going to be kind of a gamer type of thing already because we got a couple games to cover, some horror movies.
Think late October, like
yeah,
not like the weekend of Halloween, but like right before.
Like maybe let me pull a calendar up real fast because
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because the 7th is already taken, and that's going to be late nights episode 4. Then we got the 14th, 21st, and the 28th left. So be guys, anybody watching this, expect that we'll be announcing that date pretty soon and get the promotion for it going. And then so episode 10 of the main podcast will be announced soon. Covering Loki games and all that. Jacob's Films Perspectives while I'm at it. So he's going to have a spooky event. So since between the months of like August and October, there's been a lot of horror projects that's been released. So me, him, and a couple other guys are just going to like have a review spree on everything scary and haunting and creepy and whatever. So Will and Cameron, if you guys want to pull up and talk horror with us, we'll all need to pick a date to go live, and then we'll start the promotion for that too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Blake is back. He said we watched the Nun tune and was disappointed they didn't say the prayer of the
the prayer.
What prayer is that?
Yeah, I don't.
Were y'all there for that? Oh, y'all didn't hear my special prayer? Oh, no. Now that I think about it, I might have to say this offline because I don't know how far I can go with that.
That's fine. That you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Also, I've not heard great things about the Nun 2 or the newest Expendables movie that just came out.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like, I don't know if it's the final Expendables or what, but
it's Stallone's last.
Oh, okay.
It's Stallone's last, and from what I've heard, it might as well be because might as well be the last in general. I just have not heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's one of those type of things where you kind of go into the theaters expecting some crap, like it's cheesy. It's kind of like a Power Rangers movie. Like you know not to expect like Moonlight level acting and storytelling. So you go in, watch people get shot up and beat up. That's all Expendables has been for the past like 4 movies. So don't go in expecting greatness, man. Just go in expect violence. Eat your popcorn, watch people get knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And 50 Cent's going to be in this one too, so I may have to catch that.
Oh God, and Megan Fox too.
And Megan Fox, man, can't get enough of her. Or have mercy.
Never do that.
Oh, and how could I forget? Cape Comic Con next weekend, ladies and gentlemen. So
Yes.
you can see our table somewhere on the showroom floor at the Drury Conference Center here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Friday, September 29th through Sunday, October 1st. And we also have a panel on the very first day. We may have to work around our timing and see if we can reschedule a little bit because Cameron might have to miss it for work. But we're slated right now for 4 p.m. Central to go live at the panel at Cape Comic Con.
If anything, the show must go on. Just go on without me. I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll try to have the Four Stooges or Ninja Turtles on deck. But if not, you can always come meet us at our table. I have another panel on Saturday with Comically Inclined at 3 p.m. Central, and you can see me, Danny, Landon, and possibly Professor X Hickman, and and then that should be it for panels. Like I'll be moderating most of the podcasts that go live during the show. And then we have our table. So we'll probably Cameron might sell comic books. Thomas might sell comic books.
Well, I know Thomas will have his own booth like as well.
Yeah, and he'll have his own booth as well. So you can go over if you could facially recognize Thomas Concho when you see him, he'll be running the comic strips booth on behalf of Mr. Andy. Oh, Will got his mic muted.
He always has his mic muted almost.
What's up?
Yeah, he's running the comic strips booth on behalf of Andy. So you'll see all 4 of us there one way or the other. God willing, God be on our side because we definitely need 2 people at that table. For the weekend. And so hopefully everything goes well. You'll probably see us in some merch. If you see the Saturday Night Nerdz podcast logo or the Saturday Night Nerdz Twitch channel logo, don't be afraid to stop us and ask us about all our socials and stuff.
And whether you come to see us or not, definitely go see who Cape has for the weekend. We have Stefan Kapicic. If I'm probably slaughtering it, but I don't care. The voice for Colossus from Deadpool, Ross Marquand, Aaron from The Walking Dead, the Red Skull from Avengers Infinity War, and as well as the voice actors Andre Suglioso, King Boomy from Avatar, and a long list of other voices, and Greg
Baldwin,
the voice for Iroh from Avatar and Legend of Korra, and another long list of voices. Come check them out if you're a fan of theirs or you just want to see their handsome faces.
Yeah, this will be one of the biggest conventions we've had yet so far. So definitely don't want to miss these guys. You can go online to cape-events.com. Again, that's cape-events.com. You can still get your tickets. If you forget to get them online, you can still get them at the front door.
Cape Comic Con will be located at the Drury Plaza Center in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. If you're in the area nearby or even a state away, try to make it down if you can. If not, then send all the love that you can.
Yeah, Cape Conference Center. And then you guys need like directions or anything like that, we'll be glad to help you out and all that. So look for Saturday Night Nerds table on the showroom floor, or you could just hit us up on any social media. Like if you're watching from YouTube, like and subscribe, follow us on IG, and shoot us a DM if you need help with anything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely don't forget to get your tickets if you're going to be in the local area. Shout out to Kimpachi. He just subscribed for 5 months in a row.
Yep, on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Yes,
Yeah. And we got a brand new Kick channel that's going to go live and pretty soon as well. So you guys are more into Kick than you are into Twitch. You can see me and Will on both apps.
Or whatever we can't say on Twitch, we can on Kick. So
facts.
Have some very good conversations.
Yes, Lord. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna solve that merch problem once and for all, for sure. Yeah. Before we even get into season 4, we're gonna have that store back up and running. You guys can rock the same drip that we rocking.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't have any more announcements.
I think we got it all.
Doobie sponsorship. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Doobie Energy.
Yeah, go pick you up some of that. It's jitterless energy drink for all our fellow gamers. If you want to stay up late, watch your own binge watch some anime, some Netflix, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Drink you some Doobie, man. It'll keep you up for a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? It's mainly for gamers because, gamers do most of their gaming at night. So, it'll give you the energy to stay up without the jitters, without all the side effects of the jitters. And if you enter our code SNN, all caps, SNN 2021, you get 10% off of all your purchases.
Yes, Lord. Remember that when you go into that store, like when you get the checkout line and they ask you to put in that promo code, that's where you put it in at. It'll be at the checkout line.
Get 10% off.
Get 10% off on your purchases, and man, you'll be living good. Yes, we also have another sponsorship with Star Trek Fleet Command that's going to be announced like within the next 48 hours. Because I totally forgot that we need to finish signing off on it.
Oh, yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. It's just a mobile game. Saturday Night Nerds is going to get paid off of basically getting people to sign up and play to a certain level. And then what you do after you reach that level is totally up to you. You can delete the app, send it flying, whatever. But anybody that can help us.
Yeah.
Or keep playing.
Yeah, if you want to command your own Starfleet cat ship, then by all means, Captain.
Hey, yeah, man, we appreciate the help.
All the Trekkie fans out there, you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. I think I'm the only Trek fan out of the 3 of us.
Yeah, probably.
Jesus.
Yeah, I still need to get. I'm on the fence about getting into it.
Get into the newer shows. It's easier.
Yeah, because I've been approached by I think Blake, Danny, and Landon to get into it.
They're right. They're right. I mean, I didn't grow up with it, but still, I'm glad I'm into it now. But whether you watch the old shows or the new ones, like get into it. They're really good.
Yeah, because I'm just about caught up on everything else I'm watching. I'm running out of shows.
I'm not. I need to get caught up. I keep procrastinating myself. I'm bad. I think
I've already ran out of shows.
I just caught up on Harley Quinn earlier today.
Yeah. I do need to get caught up on Harley Quinn and Young Justice because they got new seasons now. Mm-hmm. And then Doom Patrol has a final season
Young
as well.
Justice still going?
Yeah. They're on like season 5 or 6 now, I think. And
yeah, and Doom Patrol comes out in October. They're the final part of their final season.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man.
Hold up. Are we talking about the animated series or like
the Harley Quinn animated?
No, Young Justice.
Oh yeah,
dang.
Young Justice animated. It's fire too.
It's always fire
for a while.
Yeah, they just now hit season 6 because they took a long break.
Okay, I was about to say that's what I remember. I was like, I thought I watched all of it, but Apparently, I didn't.
Yeah, they stopped right at season 3. Took like maybe 2 or 3 years off, and then they just went back flying.
Yeah. So
I have to double check on that.
I
But
think
anyway,
that's when I
but anyways, we ready to close up shop?
Yes, indeed. So I'm about to go. I might play a couple video games tonight. The Pokemon Teal Mask DLC drop.
I still need to get that.
So I know Jeremiah's been asking for help, so I might go help him out on that. But I'm actually starving to death, and I want to keep drinking. So who knows if I'll hop on the game or not? But
Shoot, let me know if you hop on, man. Shoot, we might could link up or something, man.
Bet. But yeah, everybody that came out to support episode 9 and anybody that's making donations to the Blake Hickman Fund on PayPal.
That
thank
tattoo.
You.
That tattoo. I've been meaning to ask you about that tattoo. Mind showing us?
Oh, this one? Oh, I forgot. Oh, you want to see something, Cameron?
Oh God,
it's flaking right now, but and really incredibly difficult to see. But I'm gonna post the pictures online tonight.
You'll have to show me next weekend.
Yeah, on my it'll be on Facebook. On my forearm is Gear 5 Luffy.
Oh my! You did not.
Yeah,
yeah, you did.
I sure did. And got a really good deal on it too. Like, there's a really good anime tattoo artist here in Cape at the tattoo spot.
You know what? I changed my mind on getting the Shanks tattoo. just to piss people off. I'm gonna get a whole picture of Sakuna right there on my phone.
Yeah, Coco was telling me while he was doing my tattoo, like, bro, tell your brother to come get Shanks. Cause I'm ready to do some Shanks tats.
Oh dang!
I got Jinbei. You got Gear 5 Luffy.
Yeah.
So
okay, I might have to.
It's your turn, Will. Your turn.
Yeah.
So shout out to Coco Ponder and my boy Lucas over at the tattoo spot.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Oh, love Lucas.
Yeah, those are the boys, man. They right here in Cape Girardeau, actually down the street from me on Broadway, right next.
Yep.
Right next to Mana Tea and across the street from Kenny's Flipping Burgers. And if you have a hard time finding those, it's literally diagonal from the Courtyard Marriott. That's right there on Broadway too. So stop by, get you some anime tattoos, show them some love. And if you don't like anime, you can get some tattoos from the rest of them, whatever you want.
You weirdos.
Support small businesses. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope all y'all have a great Saturday night. Stay nerdy and stay blessed.